Hello and welcome to the Akashic Records on the year 2023. So during this reading, I'm going to be asking the questions: what's the opening message or opening visual? What major themes will we be experiencing throughout the year 2023? What challenges as a collective might we face throughout the year? How can we best prepare for those challenges? What successes as a collective might we also face throughout the year 2023? How can we experience growth and success throughout the year? What support might we need? How can we remain adaptable? And what's the most important message? So I opened the records on the year 2023 off camera. I'm in them right now. Let's begin. So as I was opening, I was feeling a little bit of like heat on my eyelids, and I was getting the words like a focus on your eyes, perception, perspectives. So, and it's interesting because it feels really warm and soothing to have my eyes closed, right? So when I'm getting the sense of like when we're being bombarded visually, whether that be through social media, TV, whatever's going on in our lives, I'm getting like the high capacity of our visual reception, our high visual receptors, our eyes, right? So it's going to feel more and more soothing for us to be closing our eyes and going inward, like this, whether it's meditation, just taking a break, closing your eyes. I'm getting like taking naps, like deep rest, sleeping, but there's a focus on our eyes and our perception. And I'm getting the words, giving it a rest. So that's the opening message, opening visual. So what major themes will we be experiencing throughout the year 2023? I got the word attacked. This could be symbolic. I'm just going to share it because I'm supposed to share whatever comes through. This could be symbolic, maybe not literal. So they're showing me like a fighter jet in the air, and I'm seeing like shooting like bullets down on the ground. Like war attacked. Let's see. Please be really clear. What major themes? Attacked, being attacked. Repercussions, forbidden entry level. Oh, interesting. So I'm getting this sense, like what I'm seeing is that like this could be a global experience. This could be happening anywhere in the world. And let's be clear, war is happening every day somewhere in the world. So this doesn't have to be some big like catastrophic world war situation. It could just be that there are focuses on places being attacked. What I'm seeing is like no entry level. Someone somewhere in the world is almost like sneaking into another country's space or invading someone's space, and then they get attacked. So it's almost like someone trying to get a sneak peek into something, and then they're getting caught, and then there's an attack. So somewhere in the world, that might be a thing. It's always happening. Don't freak out, okay? I mean, it's terrible. It's terrible, freak out. But what I'm getting is that attacked. Unauthorized entry. Someone goes somewhere that they're not supposed to be going, invading, an invasion of some sort, and then there's these attacks. So a major theme of the year 2023 is this attack. What more information can you give around the themes for 2023? More major themes. No more attached. So there's like attack and then attached. No more attached to the outcome of wars. I'm getting like, what's the point? We're getting into like, what's the point? What's to the point? Get to the point. Get to the root. Digging deeper. Explanation. So it seems as if this attack, I'm getting that like, almost like the attack is happening under the surface, and then I'm getting overpopulation. Oh, interesting. Might be double meaning or symbolism. But someone's going like under the trenches and digging deeper to get to the root of like what's going on. Like, why is this happening? Why does this happen? Why is this happening? So I'm getting like the problem solvers. There's a lot of people trying to get to the root and get under, digging deep, the why this might be happening. So, okay, let's see. No more attached, no more attached. See if there's anything else around the major themes of 2023. So on like a micro level, our attachments and our detachments to things, our attachments and our detachments to outcomes. So we might see this kind of like war or attack, someone thinking they're getting away with something and then they get caught, right? On like a global, so like the macro view of how we experience that. And then you're also going to have that in your like micro world, in like your personal life. How might you be experiencing that, right? So this like macro, micro, like these are reflections of things that are going to be themes in your, potentially your personal life. So how are you attached to certain things? How are you detached? And we're kind of playing with the feelings of being attached to outcomes, detaching from outcomes. What are our expectations? Having no expectations. So you might be playing with this in your personal life. Okay. So what challenges as a collective might we face throughout the year 2023? What challenges as a collective? Mandatory measures taken. Obligations. So it seems like there's some things around like constriction, working together within confinements, restrictions, limitations, getting like safety in numbers, hunkering down, hunkering in, gathering together, community-based, mile measures, local, very local, hyper-local. To be needed, working together, community. More involved, interactive. More measuring, locally. Neighborhoods, neighborly. I'm getting like, hi neighbor, working together, locally. So if there is something that brings us together in a way to feel that might seem like constricting or restricting of whatever form, I'm getting the sense that we're actually going to be okay settling into local. And I'm getting that like that's really powerful. So if there's some external thing, if there's something that adjusts us in a way that keeps us tight knit, the higher purpose of it is that in these local tight knit circles, community, neighbors, neighborhoods, we have a big impact. It's tight, right? So more people condense into these tight spaces and work together. We're working together. And that is just like we have these big empowered, getting like empowerment. I'm getting like these like people kind of like blasts of just power, being empowered. Cool. So that's a challenge. But how can we best prepare for those challenges? Stay close. Excuse me. How can we best prepare for those challenges? Stay closer. Like villages. I'm getting like, it's a return to like villages and towns and tribes. And I'm getting like our hearts are calling it in. Our hearts are calling for that level of intimacy and community and working together. I'm getting that like the global shift is like too much to handle. Like we're overwhelmed. Like we can't see what's going on. We can't see it, but we see what's going on in other places in the world and we can't necessarily do anything about it. But then when it's like force fixed on us in this like tight space, we can have more of an impact. It's rewarding, it's fulfilling, it's connecting. I'm getting interconnection. So they're going with that saying that used to be, think globally, act locally. So how can we best prepare for those challenges? They're kind of saying like, stay close. Like stay maybe closer to home, but like wherever home is now for you. Maybe there's a new home and that's your place where you're gonna stay settled for a little bit. They're saying like mixed it up. 2020 and 2021 like mixed it up, like shifted and shuffled us around to maybe be in new places or to think of being in new places. And then 2022, I'm getting that people went to those places. And then 2023 is kind of like adapting and establishing this settlement into these new places. So people are kind of like laying roots a little bit more where they're at. They're going to be looking for something a little more settled, a little more permanent. They're also calling it semi-permanent, meaning it could be semi-permanent, could be like 1 to 2 years, 2 to 5 years. That could be semi-permanent, or I'm getting more permanent, longer. But it's like the next step, the next place to be placed, like you're being placed where you need to be. So staying closer to home. What successes as a collective might we face through the year 2023? What successes as a collective might we face? I'm seeing people like lighting up, like clearer, cleaner, brighter, shining brighter, illuminated or illuminating. This empowerment. I'm getting like very true to yourself. The inauthentic, the in drops away and things become more authentic. We become more authentic. Let's see. So we have successes in alignment, We have successes in being more in alignment with like purpose-driven matters, work, life, love, partnerships, business, romantic. There's a lot more alignment. It's going to feel really good. And like things are going to feel really true and clean and clear. And they're saying like trust in the process of you getting there. I'm getting like behind the past, and don't mind your past. The new place, the new people, the new things, like the new stuff is like so much more in alignment with you. And I'm just getting like trust in yourself. Trust in yourself. So that's a big success. That's exciting. How can we experience growth and success throughout the year? So whatever, I'm kind of putting that as like whatever that means for us, like financially, relationally, health-wise, making that very broad. So how can we experience growth and success like individually throughout the year? So they're saying like be health-minded from the inside out. And they're showing someone eating like really like healthy, nourishing foods, like nurturing foods. I'm getting the word sweating. They're kind of saying like basics, like the basics of like mental health survival, which is like, what are you eating? Are you moving? Are you talking? Are you sharing? Are you expressing? Are you being creative? So they're just like the foundations for basic survival are around your mental, emotional, and physical health. Interesting. Okay. So they're saying like optimal wellness requires you to be healthy. So when your body, your mind is healthy, they're kind of like, you can do it! Exclamation point, sorry. You can do it. They're kind of like, you can do anything. And then they're saying like health is wealth. So that's how we can experience growth and success throughout the year. They're saying establish your goals, eat healthy, move healthy, create and express, talk and share, storytelling, connecting with loved ones or showing people hugging, laughing, celebrating, gathering together, enjoying life. And then they're just saying that is wealth, that is health, that is wellness. And it's almost like the energy of that brings in the external material exchange of more of that abundance in your life. They're kind of showing that like this healthy, abundant group of people together, and then like all this like kind of like gold like around them. There's even a little bit of a distribution of wealth. They're kind of saying in like all the ways, in like many ways. And they're saying there's abundance all around. Oh, and then also they're saying there's a mantra. So there's abundance all around me. So they're kind of like, you can adopt that mantra and look at your life and celebrate your achievements and accomplishments, the health that you have, what you create, what you put out there. So celebrate those things. And then saying the mantra, abundance is all around me. What support will we need throughout the year 2023? What support will we need? I'm getting like deeply hugged, deep hugs, heart to heart, physical touch, affection, like the body connections. Because, so I'm getting like the extremes of being kind of like separated and isolated. There's so much need for just like the physical touch, the hugs, hand holding, hand on the shoulder. I'm getting like even like patting someone on the head, shaking someone's hand, holding someone's hand, talking to them, like all these little ways to connect through touch and affection. And they're saying like deeply loved, like deep love for each other. So that's the support we're going to need. We're going to need to have the feeling sense of connection, the feeling sense of love. And I'm getting it's because like we might like see, witness, and observe examples of love, but we need to really feel it. So they keep saying like gathering together, communication, communities, connection, share, storytelling. But they're like bonus, like including physical touch and affection. How can we remain adaptable in the year 2023? How can we remain adaptable? I'm getting trust in yourself. Trust in yourself. Your internal GPS, your guidance. It's always telling you, yes, no. Yes, I want this. No, I do not want this. And as I went to the no, I'm getting that the no's are going to get louder. There's going to be more pain and more suffering when you are doing things that you know you don't want to do, that you know you can't do, that you know is not for you. So our gauge of yes and no, it's like the yeses are going to feel so clean and so clear and so good. And the no's are going to create so much pain and suffering, whether that's mental, emotional, or eventually physical, that it's like you almost can't do the no's anymore. So they're saying trust yourself, trust in your body, trust your intuition, trust your inner knowing, trust your gut, trust your heart. They're saying your dreams, pay attention, your intuition. It's always telling you things, and it's going to get louder to keep you, yes, to keep you in alignment, right? Because that's the success that we're going to be experiencing in the year, is that we're going to have more alignment. And part of that alignment is because our GPSs, our inner guidance, is going to be keeping us away from the no stuff and into the yes stuff. Cool. Trust yourself. What's the most important message we need to know about the year 2023? Adaptive, maladaptive. How we can be adaptable. It's impressive. Believe in adaptability. Believe in evolution. Believe in your guides. Believe in your guts. Believe in your heart, your body system, your heart system, mind, body, soul, spirit. Adaptable. Be adaptable. Be adaptable. So it's going to be the adaptive and the maladaptive. And I'm getting be adaptable. Underline, underline, underline. It's impressive. Evolve. Shift. Change. Exchanges. Exchanges. Reciprocity. Give away. Give away, receive. Give away, receive. take away, and then it cuts off something. Take away. I'm getting giveaway. So it's like this like internal exchange. Like when you feel fulfilled, when you're so filled up, like allow it to be given outwardly. Because I'm getting like a little bit of this outwardly, a lot of it comes back. Just a little bit from the heart, right? Right, a little bit from here, you think it's not that much, but it's like, whew, it comes back big time around you. Cool. So that is the Akashic Records on the year 2023. I hope you enjoyed that. Reach out if you have any comments or let me know how that resonated for you. And I look forward to seeing you in the year 2023.